Hi guys, Ashish this side. So this is part 4 of Study in Ireland video series, and in this part I'll be telling you about the visa process, post-study options, placements and work and spouse visa. So first thing that comes is the visa process. You will need a study visa to be able to study in Ireland. Remember that before applying to that you need to show funds of at least 7,000 euros, which will roughly cost you about 6 lakh rupees in your bank account at the time of applying for the student visa. So just like all the countries, you need to showcase the proof of funds for your tuition fee as well as for your living costs, that you will be able to survive for 1 year or for the time of your study in that particular country. This amount equals to the cost of living in Ireland for an international student for 1 academic year. So you should have funds for 1 year. Then also you need to be able to prove that you and your parents sponsor will be able to provide at least 7,000 euros, which is again about 6 lakh rupees for each year of your studies in addition to the course fee, right? So you need a sponsor, or you need to self-sponsor yourself. Next is the process to apply for student visa. So pay your tuition fee installment to the university, then prepare your documents and their copies, submit the online application and pay the application fee of 300 euros, which will roughly cost you about 25,000 rupees kind of. Next is you should provide the following documents for the study visa: letter of acceptance from recognized Irish university confirming that you have been accepted for a full-time course, then score of either IELTS or TOEFL, then proof of payment of tuition fee, the payment receipt, then bank statement as proof of enough funds, so 7,000 euros, about 6 lakh rupees required to cover the cost of living for 1 year, then evidence that you and your parents sponsor have access to at least 7 lakh rupees for following years of study as living cost, and then private medical insurance papers, which I told you in the previous video about the insurance. Then next comes is the work permit. So students who are pursuing full-time course and are in possession of GNIB, so it's a Garda National Immigration Bureau registration card, can work for 20 hours part-time per week. So if you are somebody who want to work while you are studying, then you need to register for GNIB, and once you get that card, then you can work for 20 hours per week. There are 2 standardized periods when international students are allowed to work full-time, which is for up to 40 hours per week. So in a year you can twice you can work for full-time as well. So when that is, so the period is about from 15 December to 15 January, which is the Christmas time, and then 1st May to 31st August. So these dates corresponding to the traditional summer and winter holidays. So during the summer and winter holidays, if you decide to stay back in that country, then you can work full time for 40 hours. Note that these dates are fixed for all international students regardless of the actual teaching calendar of their course. Now next thing comes is visa for a spouse. As a general rule, non-EU international students studying in Ireland have no right to bring their family with them. Spouses and children of international students can apply to live in Ireland separately, but not on the basis of the relationship of a student. So if you remember, in other countries we have a spouse visa, wherein if you are a master's student, then you can bring your family. When I say family, that means your husband, wife or immediate family, and then they can work also while you are studying. But here the rule is different. The Irish Naturalization and Immigration Authority might consider exemption for certain cases from this policy. For example, if a student is pursuing PhD level 10 and will be required to complete their doctorate within 4 years, might be allowed to be joined by their parents and children and wife or husband. Okay, so then you remember in the first video I told you about the National Education Framework, National Qualification Framework, level 7, level 8, level 9, level 10. So PhD is level 10. So in case you are a PhD student, then it is understood that you are matured enough, you may have a family, and then you can bring them on case-to-case basis, but for others it is not possible in Ireland. Next thing comes is, so I told you about the Garda, so next thing comes with details on Garda registration. So initially student will be getting visa for 30 to 90 days. Student will have to register at the Garda GNIB soon after he or she arrives in Ireland. So below documents are required for GARDA registration: your passport, student ID card provided by school or university, a letter from the registrations office of the school university stating that the student is a registered student, and stating the start date and completion date of the course. The student is required to show part of her living expenses, a minimum of 3,000 to the visa office in his or bank account, and a $300 €300 fee is all required for GARDA registration. Next thing comes is placement. So most universities have career advisors and workshops meant to improve your soft skills and assist in your job search. Irish University don't follow the concept of campus placements as it is understood in India. The student find jobs on their own. The college only help you prepare for the job. Most Irish study programs include a traineeship or an internship. So if you remember watching all other country videos, you will find this concept again and again, that except India, you do not have the placement concept. The concept is better education, preparing you for the job, assisting you in improving your soft skills, presentation, and then helping you to get a job, but not inside the college, not getting the company inside the college or university. Next thing comes is work visa. So a person who qualifies for the third level graduate scheme level 8 or upwards qualification will be granted a 12-month extension starting from the day they receive their exam result. So again, the level 7 bachelor's, common degree, normal degree, level 8 honors, level 9 masters, level 10 PhD. So if you are level 8 or above, then you will be allowed to stay for 12 months. After that, you will have to apply for a work visa under the work permit scheme. This scheme is for non-EU citizens in situations where there may be labor shortages. A work visa is initially issued for up to 2 years and then renewable after that. All in all, if you are somebody who is very serious, dedicated, work hard, then you get a chance to stay there and then continue that. So with this, we have come to the end of Study in Ireland series. I hope I was able to answer as many queries as possible, but still I understand that you may have certain queries remaining. So for that, I have put in the details in description on how you can contact us. Now, in case you want to explore more videos, then I have put in a lot of content on this channel on study abroad, different countries, courses, universities, which you can explore. If you are new to this channel, then please subscribe. Like this video, comment, share with your friends. I'll see you soon with some more videos on study abroad. Till then, stay connected.